Hello everyone, I'm Spell and welcome to day 0 of the North Coast 500 road trip. So on this episode we will look at planning the ride, we will look at loading the bike, and of course doing a test ride with the bike to make sure it feels alright to us. So the first part is planning our route using Calimoto. You guys know I have been using Calimoto for quite some time now, and I actually did some kind of review or how-to video on how to use it. So we are gonna update that with today's video. Let's do this on the computer first. You can do it on a mobile phone and I'll explain how to do it that later. So the first thing that we are gonna do is click on Trip Planner. There you go, shows our map and lots of blue lines here in Scotland. Well, actually not that many, but we will fix that. The first thing is setting our start and our destination. We are gonna plan the day 3 of the ride, and on the day 3 we will leave from Achmelvish. I'm not entirely sure if I'm butchering the name, but let's start with something that's actually quite nice. Here on the bottom we have this point, so you can see lots of ice creams and things like that. So I will be camping, so let's click on the campsite and hopefully it will bring some campsites. Yep, there you go. We are here somewhere on top. I think that's it. That should, yep, that's this one here. So I'm gonna click on it and say set a start. Fantastic. So as you see there on the side, the shore caravan site, that's our start. And the day number 3 we will finish in Lerwick, and it's around here, and there you go. I'm camping again, so I don't need to change anything. And is this one here, click again, set as destination. Now as you can see we have already our line here, so that's our route, but we don't want to use this route. I want to plan it my own. Okay, so after leaving the campsite I'm gonna add a point here, right here, and create via point. Alright, so it's already changed. Add another one here, create via point, and we are gonna go up here to Darness. We will be refueling somewhere up here on the north. You go in the same place and you click the gas station icon. You see the gas stations available around that area. I know there is one right here in Darness. It is just not showing here on the map for some reason. So I'm actually gonna change that to money, because I know the pump station is right next to it. So I'm gonna click on it and create via point. Fantastic, and it's already giving me, yeah, that's pretty much the route I will be taking. So there is a couple of touristic things I want to do. So you go down here and you click on tourist attraction, and it will show you again some of the tourist attractions up here. Right, so there is this one here, I think it is. Yeah, let me click on this. So I'll create a viewpoint, and there you go, it added the smooth caves. And there is this beach here that I want to see. So I click on it and say create viewpoint. So you can see the different icons that it adds to the route. Alright, we will be hungry, eh? And there is a very nice place here on this side. I think it's called Cocoa Mountain. So we're gonna change this to the food icon or restaurant, whatever, and it is right here. Let's see which one is it. Cocoa Mountain, create viewpoint. So it is still the same. It shows you the icons, but it doesn't show you the actual name of the place. You need to click on it. So that's a bit of I don't know, it's not that good. Other than that, I think that's it. It looks awesome. That's exactly the route we want to take. One thing that I always like to do is change the type of route, and I always like to add like fastest route here. It avoids sometimes it rerouting you to other places or to other roads. So I like to add random points here and there just to make sure it keeps me on track. But bear in mind, at least here on this side of the world, you can't really go wrong. There are not that many roads anyway, so Calimoto will usually just send you to the ones that you actually need to go to. Yeah, I find that is a good practice, just adding a few more points than those that you actually need. And you go here, change it again, voila, and there was another one here. Perfect. So we will be doing on this day 121 miles. So all you need to do is press save, you choose the name you want to give, and you can write some comments on it, like place you will be stopping and all that. Now, how do you do that on the phone? It's quite easy. Let me show you. There are a couple of things that don't work as nicely, but we'll get to it. The first thing is, we will be starting on a campsite, right? So if I click on campsites, voila, it brings this screen here. I'm not a premium user, so I cannot use this feature here on a mobile phone, but I could use on the computer, so that's a bit okay, whatever. So let's go back. We're gonna pinch and find our camping site, Akmevich. So I know it was around here, so I'm gonna click and hold, start right here. Now we're gonna do the same as we did previously. We're gonna find our destination, click and hold, and then set as destination. We wait for it to plot the route. We got our first 2 points. Again, is basically the same thing. We go here, we add another point, press and hold, and then set as viewpoint. Perfect. So we already changed our route. So let's continue up. Let's go here to Darnas, and we actually gonna change that. We'll see if it works to money banks. That actually worked. Okay, so you click on it and set as viewpoint. And let's see, we want to have a stop for food and drinks. Where is that Cocoa Mountain? It's here. So we click on this icon, Cocoa Mountain, set as viewpoint. And you can do the same for everything else. Out of curiosity, let's see what actually works or not. So tourist attractions. Yeah, it actually does. So let's add our Smooth Cave there. We click on it, set as viewpoint. Biker meet. Yeah, there's nothing on this area. Okay, but it works. Mountain passes, it works. Twisty highlights, it works. Petrol stations, it works. Motorbike shops, has nothing there. And the same for motorbike autos. Campsites, you know it doesn't. Food and drinks, it works. Ice cream shops, yeah, ice cream shops doesn't. You need to be a premium user. Banks, it works as well. How to change the type of route is simple. So let's open this one a bit up, and yummy noob. Hi. So we just click here and change to no motorway. Yeah, no motorway will do. And you basically need to do this for every single point you have. You don't need to, it's just me, I like to do it this way to avoid Calimoto sending me to places that I don't really want to. And it happens with Calimoto, okay? So it's always nice to know more or less the route before you actually go. And yeah, that's it. Let's see our route. Oh, and there is another thing as well, how to actually save. You go to these 3 dots here on the bottom and save to my right. Change the name, you write whatever points of interest, whatever you want there, and that's it. So let's go to the future now. Now, getting ready to ride is very simple, but first let me say we are not on the North Coast 500 with all the excitement of the views and roads we had ahead. I totally forgot to record it for you, so I created a new route to do it today to show you how to load the route and how the Calimoto actually works. But let me say this, the North Coast 500 was absolutely awesome. so don't miss the next episode. Alright, I have a folder here with different apps I use for the bike. So let's open Calimoto. And there you go, takes a few seconds. And that's it, that's our interface. So we click on tours and you have planned tours, ridden, shared with me, and a variety of other suggested rides. So we're gonna click on planned, right? And here you have, that will be the today route, epic fail of course, and we had done here as well the North Coast 500. So we were meant to be doing the North Coast 500 day 3 version 2. So all you need to do is click on the route you want, epic fail in this case, then view on map, and all you need to do then is start navigation.
Let's go.
And that's it. That's us ready to go. So I'm gonna put that
Follow
on
the
my
road for about 2.2
phone holder,
miles.
the quad lock, and we're gonna do this route.
In 2.2 miles, turn right.
I have a variety of stops there, just to see how it shows up. So I have a restaurant, I have a normal waypoint, and there is a fuel or petrol station as well. So we'll see how that shows up and what instructions does Calimoto gives us. I usually use Calimoto on landscape mode, but for the sake of today's video and to be able to put the Calimoto screen on the side, I decided to record with I don't know, this view as you are seeing. That was us passing the first waypoint. No instructions from Calimoto there because there wasn't needed.
Turn right. In 0.5 miles, turn right. In 0.3 miles, turn right onto Main Street. Turn right, then turn left. Turn left, then turn left.
We have now a stop for a restaurant. Let's see how it works.
Turn left, then turn right.
It sends us inside. Let's go.
Turn right, then turn left. Quick food stop at the Bridge Inn, then turn left.
We are not stopping. This is just to show you actually it works.
Turn right. Follow the road for about 1.4 miles. In 0.6 miles, turn left. In 0.3 miles, turn left onto Goggerstone Road. Turn left. In 0.3 miles, turn left onto Glasgow Road, A8. Turn left, then turn left. Turn left. In 0.5 miles, turn slight left. Follow the road for about 1.8 miles. In 0.8 miles, turn left. In 0.4 miles, turn left onto Turnhouse Road.
Right, so we have a stop for the petrol station coming up, but I'm not gonna go there for the sake of it. So let's see how Calimoto actually deals with it.
Turn slight right, then turn left. Turn right, then quick pit stop at Shell Maybury.
There you go, Calimoto just kind of pretending that, yeah, you went there, I don't care. And we have another one coming up. I think I put that for the, yeah, to withdraw some money. I would assume it will detect just like it did on the previous one. It will detect that you're passing very close to it, so assume that that waypoint is done. Well, and that's us. Oh, there's another thing.
ATM, then turn right.
Right, as we just finished the ride, I think it is a perfect opportunity to explain a couple of things that you can see here. So starting on the bottom, you can press minus or plus to see more of your route. Alright, this, I have no idea what this does. Let's click it. Oh, that's goes to the camera. You have here the sounds on or off. It is on at the moment. And you have the 3 dots here that you can add a stop, nearest petrol stations, food and drinks, things that we actually need, or mark a highlight as you saw there. There is the pause, that we're gonna do that in a moment. But up here you have several options. So I have here, that's the average miles per hour I'm doing, but you can see, like, if you press the arrows, you can get different parameters, miles driven, time driven, speed, altitude gain, average, goes back again. Yeah, and you can customize this to whatever you want. Okay, you can have whatever information you want at either of these squares. And then we have the pause that gives you the option to pause navigation or enter. As we ended the ride today, let's click on enter. And right now.
You finished your ride.
Perfect. And there is another feature that it is still here. So basically is the new round trip. So this basically gives you the opportunity, like, you don't know where you want to go and ride, alright? So you just go open that, and you select how many miles you want to do. You have a limit of 120 miles if you are on the free version like me, but then if you want more miles, you need to upgrade to premium, and you can select as well what direction you want to go. So let's say 30 miles or so, or 45 miles, profile, winding, why not? And I don't care about what direction, just any. There you go, like this. Then you click on show on map, or if you want to randomize everything, you can click on random tour, and that will be enough, entirely random. So we have that parameter. Let's click on show on the map. And there you go, that will be our route, 52 miles going to different places. Alright, you can adjust, you can recalculate. I mean, there are a variety of things that you can actually do to it. So recalculate, basically go down the city bypass and you come back. Anyway, let's discard this tour. Perfect. And if you just want to use Calimoto to record your rides without having to plan it, you just need to click here on rec, and that's it.
Let's go.
And as you see, it shows you the temperature here. If you click there, of course that's a premium feature as well, but it shows you the temperature. This one will be to recenter the screen, and this one here is for the map type. Alright, that's pretty much it, my friends. So now that we finished talking about Calimoto, let's load the bike. Right everyone, so we are here next to Alma, and we're basically gonna load the bike and see how she performs. But first of all, we are gonna notice this CC bar here. It is not mine, this one is black, mine is chrome, as you know. So I'd like to thank WeRap from the Dunedin chapter for lending this one to me for the road trip, as the rack I ordered didn't arrive in time. And I guess in part this is sponsored by the Dunedin chapter. Let me show you the bag that got me for the trip. That's a Kurviger sissy bar bag, and of course I have already things inside and the things for the tent and all that. Yeah, thanks Willie, appreciate my man. So that's one of the nice reasons of being on a Harley-Davidson owners group, is, you know, that friendship that you develop with a variety of people. So the first thing that you're going to do is prepare some points on the bike where we can actually secure the Kurviger bag to, and for that I actually got this rock straps. I got a variety of them. Brilliant product. Again, this is not sponsored or anything, because I only got 1,000 subscribers anyway. But this is a fantastic product, very easy to use, very effective, totally recommended. So let's do this. I don't know if you can see, but here it is, mounting point, and then this goes around one of the loops on the bag. Okay, so let's put the bag now on top, so we have this things ready to make it secured. Right, okay, so here it is, nice and secured. Of course we're gonna add some more points to it, but the reason why I'm adding this one here is simply because I'm not actually satisfied with the mounting points of this one, because the CC bar on a Harley-Davidson is quite low. It doesn't really provide a very firm mounting point. That's about it. So it's using one palm, not even that, to hold this magnificent bag. Right, so I already have the points where the bag will be secured to. So I have this one here on the back, and the same on the other side. And well, whilst we're here, let me just show you. I added this protection here to the bag, here all along and there as well. To well, this is not mine, okay? So I don't want to get scratches or anything on the rack. So the best way was to add this for me thingy. So I'm basically gonna cross this, so it will go from here to that end, and then from here to this one, and then after that I'm gonna go from here to that side there, and from the other side to this one here. And whilst for now it might seem, oh, that's a bit too much, too many straps or whatever, then on the day-to-day when I need to remove the bag and all that, all you need to do, no, it will be like this. You just need to unclip it. That's it. You're not gonna take everything out. Just unclip it and that's it. So let's get to it. Right, this is gonna go here, through the loop. There we go. Nice and secure, and let's tie this on the other side. So now it's just a matter of repeating the entire process for the rest of the rock straps. By the way, this should be self-explanatory, but the beginning of the rock strap is right here when you do have this wee yellow label. Yeah, it starts here. So there you go, that's the last one. Goes from here to this wee one here, and simple as that. Tighten this up, and the bag is not gonna go anywhere now. The bike is moving, the bag is not. So let me show you now in more detail once again. So you have straps here securing those, straps here as well on both sides, and that's here as well. It seems like a whole lot of straps, but we just want to make sure this is secured. All right, I already have this saddle bag loaded, so I basically have a waterproof jacket for my girlfriend. There is waterproof trousers down there for my girlfriend as well. And you have the tent, which actually fits here. So far so good. So let's look at the other saddlebag, see what we can fit there. I actually managed to fit quite a lot of things here. So basically this is just food, you know, some snacks to eat. That's for my girlfriend don't usually eat M&M, but of course I'm gonna do during this trip, who cares. But I brought some 85% dark chocolate for me, that's the kind of thing I like. And sardines, why not? We tried this one, that's for my girlfriend, see if that's any good. I think there's this one for me, meatballs, so we're gonna try that. We have a wee camping gas thingy here inside the kayaking bag. This is basically just food. I'm gonna put as well, or is here already, my waterproof trousers, and I'm just missing my waterproof jacket. I thought it was here, but it's not, so I just need to go and get that. But so far seems to fit everything we need. Basically just need some toiletries, and I guess that's us. So what we're gonna do now is I think the most interesting part. So we're basically gonna take this baby to the road and see how she performs. She's a bit heavier than normal. Hopefully she is still very well balanced. I made sure to distribute the weight more or less evenly, so yeah, fingers crossed. I doubt I'll have a chance to try the bike fully loaded with my girlfriend as well before going on the trip, but oh, that's all right. We have to adjust this. I don't have the manual here, and I don't know the correct weight yet, but I'll do the calculation, see how much me, my girlfriend, and the bags weighs, everything together, and I'll look at the manual and see exactly to what position should I set this one to, so it makes it the ride more pleasant and of course adjusted for the weight. Yay! Already done some difficult turns, not difficult turns, but 90 degrees turns like this one here at slow speeds, and so far yeah, it seems alright. It doesn't seem like it is affecting the handling too much. You feel she's a bit heavier towards the back on some of the maneuvers, but nothing too drastic. It's not much different than riding solo. So roundabout, control the speeds, off we go. Effortless. So yes, slow speed maneuvers, not a problem whatsoever. Now what I want to test is how good she is or not on the motorway. Right, and we are at motorway speeds doing about 70 miles an hour now. I don't feel that handling is being compromised, or at least not in a significant way. This comes to reinforce my thought that the Sport Glide is indeed a cracking machine for pretty much all kind of rides. And we are going at speeds that I usually don't go that fast, but I wanted to try it and push it to the max. Right, we got a bit of wind coming from the left, and I felt that a bit more this time around. Of course there's a bigger surface there. Again, I felt it, but it wasn't anything extreme, you know. And the roundabout, not a problem whatsoever. And there you go, my friend, you are finishing our test ride. And you're finishing with Mother P turn, which is this one here, which is good again to try it. Let's go. Wee. Perfect. Yeah, what I have to say is handling is still alright, it doesn't really affect much. You feel the front wheel slightly lighter than before, but again nothing too extreme, I would say. And if you get a bit of wind on the side, you feel it a bit more, but again nothing that you would say that, oh, this is too much. No, it's perfectly fine. Right, my friends, back to the studio. And that's it, my friends. That's the day 0 of the North Coast 500 road trip. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget that next week and for some weeks after that you will be able to watch all the videos of amazing roads and sightseeing that Scotland has to offer, in this case on the North Coast 500. Right, my friends, thank you very much for watching. Ride safe, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Rock on!